Hello guys, my name is Lorraine Hart Nation and welcome to our Python tutorial. Ngayon, ituturo ko sa inyo ang simple at madalas na ginagamit sa programming. Ito yung tinatawag natin na tuple and unpacking. Magsimula tayo sa tuple. Ano nga ba ang tuple? Ang tuple ay isang list o collection ng data sa Python. And may isang katangian ang tuple. Ito ay hindi natin pwedeng baguhin directly yung mga data na nakapaloob o yung tinatawag natin na immutable. Ngayon, maglalagay tayo ng ating halimbawa. Ang ating datasets ay animals. Ngayon, lagay natin ay animals. Then, yung mga key natin ay dog, cat, and rabbit. Then, i-print na natin. Print natin. And then, print, open and close parentheses. Then, input natin yung ating animals. And then, yung maging output niya ay dog, cat, and rabbit. Ito yung tinatawag natin na tuple. Ngayon, sabi nga natin kanina, hindi natin pwedeng baguhin directly ang mga data. Paano natin siya babaguhin? O paano natin siyang mababago? Ngayon, ang gagawin natin ay gagawin muna natin siyang list. Yan, lagay natin ang ating animals, dog, cat, and rabbit. Then, after that, ilagay natin ay temporary list. Then, lagay natin list. Then, open and close parentheses. Then, lagay natin yung animals. Then, after nyan, lagay ulit natin ang temp list. Then, open and close bracket, ay square bracket. Then, mamimili tayo sa tatlo kung ano yung gusto nating palitan. Ilalagay natin halimbawa, ang gusto nating palitan ay si rabbit. Mag-start tayo sa 0, 1, and 2. Ang gusto nating palitan ay si rabbit. Ang lalagay natin ay number 2. Ngayon, ilalagay natin kung ano yung gusto nating ipalit kay rabbit. Halimbawa, ang gusto nating ipalit ay si squirrel. Lagay natin dyan ay squirrel. After natin siyang mapalitan, ibalik natin siya sa tuple. Ngayon, animals, tuple, then lagay natin yung ating temp list. Then after that, i-print na natin siya. Yan. Si rabbit ang pinalitan natin and pinalit natin sa kanya is si squirrel. Then, ang magiging output dapat niya ay si dog, cat, and squirrel na. Dahil pinalitan natin siya kanina. Pinalitan natin yung rabbit. Ito yung way para mapalitan natin ang isang data.
Hey there, Plus. I'm Tristan. Today I'm gonna show you how to loop tuples and join tuples using Python. Shall we proceed now? For our first slide is loop tuples. There are three common loop tuples in Python: the basic loop, the looping through a list of tuples, and while loop. For today, I'm gonna teach you each of it, and you can use any Python compiler or interpreter to do this. Today I'm gonna use Programiz, an online compiler or online Python compiler to do this. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm use Programiz for this. This is a for loop. Let's say grocery list. What else? Facial wash. Sorry, LCD. Facial wash. Then moisturizer. And let's say perfume. Let's loop this for grocery item. In grocery list, yeah, print this. Um, let's run this. As you can see, it printed my grocery list or the grocery items. Perhaps we should add another one. Let's say food. And run it, and it printed the food or the another one. Right. Perhaps moving on to playlist of examples. I'm gonna remove this. Let's say employee is equal to bracket. Let's say name of the employee. I'm gonna use my name. And age. Then the city. Let's say Quezon City. Then we should try to look this for his values in employee. Print f his colon values. Then run. As you can see, it printed my name, my age, and the city where am I sample. Then moving on to while loop. Let's say this. I is equal to 0. Then while I then print. Oh, come on. And I is equal to 1. Then run. Printed vertically the words that I put here and loop it into vertically positioned ones. So that's all for looping tuples. Thank you. For our last slide is join tuples. There are three ways to join any tuples in Python, using concatenation, sum, and unpacking. So this is a concatenation. Gonna use lucky numbers 1, 8, then 5, 2, 5, yeah, good. Then lucky 2, 7, 14, then maybe 4. Then many numbers is equal to lucky numbers 1 plus lucky numbers 2. Then print winning numbers. Run. As you can see, it executed the winning numbers of lucky numbers 1 and 2. So this is how we use the concatenation using the plus sign. Now let's move to sum. I'm gonna reuse this line. Okay. Oh, don't forget the brackets from the other side. No, not the P1. Then use this sum equal to lucky numbers. Remove the 1. Lucky numbers, comma, open close parentheses, and print winning numbers. What did that? This one, this is how we use sum. By using, or this is the executed line of the sum method. Just remove the other parentheses. Let's move on to unpacking. I'm gonna use this. Use this one. I'm gonna cut this one. Is it there? Remove the parentheses. Why? Oh, it was. That's good. Then this is how you execute the unpacking ones. Ring numbers is equal to open close parentheses, lucky numbers 1 and lucky numbers 2. Another one. This is how unpacking works by using the asterisk one as this button. This is called the unpacking ones. So that's all. Thank you for watching.
Hi, my name is Christopher B. Hanota and I will be discussing tuple methods. Tuple has two built-in methods that we can use, the count and index method. The count method returns the number of times a specified value occurs in a tuple. Meaning sa count method, binibilang niya kung ilang beses na ulit o yung occurrences ng isang value sa isang tuple. While index method searches the tuple for a specified value and returns the position of where it was found. So, sa index naman, hahanapin naman niya kung ano index position ng value na in-input natin. Yan. So, try natin. Sa count method, para ma-print kung ilang occurrences ang meron sa isang value ng tuple, ganito lang i-input natin. Print yung tuple name natin, which is fruits, that yung method count. Then meron siyang tinitake na parameter, which is yung value. Yan. So for example, gusto natin malaman kung ilang beses na ulit yung apple na value. So ayun lang yung syntax natin. Then run. So as you can see, meron tayong 3 occurrences ng apple. Ito siya. 1, 2, and 3. Then, try naman natin yung banana. Banana. Yan. So, as you can see, merong 2 occurrences ng banana. 1 and 2. Paano naman kung wala naman dito sa tuple yung hinahanap natin? For example, orange. I-return nyo is 0 since wala naman tayong orange na value sa loob ng tuple. Okay, so that's how count method works. Then naman sa index method tayo. So same with printing count method, ganun din gagawin natin. Print name ng tuple fruits.index. So sa index naman, meron tayong 2 ways on how we can use index method. First is specifying the value in yung first niya. For example, we want to find the position of banana value. Yan. Then run. So meron siyang nakaposition yung banana sa index 1. So bilangin natin 0, 1. So next, try naman natin yung cherry. N. So nakaposition naman daw siya sa index 2. 0, 1, 2. Yan. So yung isang way naman para ma-specify yung isang way on how we can use index method is specifying yung starting position and yung value. So ganito siya ginagawa. So first na parameter na kinukuha ng ganong way is first yung value na gusto natin hanapin. For example, apple. Then kung anong index ba natin gusto magsimula. For example, gusto natin mag-start sa cherry na position. So pang ilang position yung cherry? 0, 1, 2. So sa index 2 siya nag-i-start. So try natin i-run. Ayan. As you can see, sinasabi dito na nasa third position daw yung apple na yun, which is nag-start tayo sa index 2. So yung nangyari naman dito is starting from index 2, 0, 1, 2 sa cherry, hahanapin niya yung apple na unang lumabas sa kanya. So next niya is apple. Ito. So bibilangin niya kung anong position ba siya. 0, 1, 2, 3. Kaya 3 lumabas. Pero kung hindi naman tayo nag-specify na starting position, mag-i-start siya from the top. So, ang bibilangin nito is yung pinaka-start, which is index 0. So, ito siya, apple. Ayan. So, that's how the 2 methods of tuple works. Thank you.